The Pichu London Cup Series made its return to Bristol Motor Speedway for the first cutoff race of the playoffs. After tonight, we will know the 12 drivers that will advance to the next round and the 4 drivers that will be eliminated. The 20 car Christopher Bell started on the pole, but William Byron took the lead very quickly as he goes down low and takes the lead from the 20. Hailie Deegan is one of the open entries in this field here at Bristol. She's running a car made by ThorSport, getting the experience in a next-gen car. She hopes to run more Cup Series races next season. The other open entry in this field is Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the 88 today for Junior Motorsports, his own team. He hits the wall though, he's going to lose a couple positions, but this is the first of 2 races he's running this season. The other one will be Homestead later in the round of 8. But Dale Jr. is making his return to the Cup Series at least for the first of 2 races, and not off to a good start, but he's trying to pick up and maybe at least salvage a good finish out of this. The 43 car Eric Jones goes around and he collects the 42 car Raja Caruth, and several other drivers were also caught up in the wreckage. Then moments later, Ty Dillon goes for a spin as Ryan Preece and Joey Logano tangle with the 77. He goes around and Eric Jones tries his best to avoid the carnage, but he gets hit by the tire barriers and his day goes from bad to worse. But thankfully he does not hit the leaders in front of him and is able to continue the race, but the 43's day went from bad to worse with that wreck. On the restart, the 19 car Martin Truex Jr. took the lead as Kevin Harvick goes for a spin. He gets collected by one of the other drivers, and then he gets caught up in a pileup near turn number 3 as Harvick was battling for a top 5 spot, then gets turned around. And then just moments later, Eric Jones' day goes from bad to even more worse as the 43 goes flipping and upside down and flying, as the 43's night has just not gone his way. He got into 3 wrecks this race and not even the end of the first stage yet. Another wreck happened right in front of them as 2 cars flipped over. That's Ty Gibbs and Austin Dillon that both went upside down. And then when they raced back to the line, there were 2 cars that got stuck into the wall inside turn 3. That was one of the weirdest glitches I've ever seen of any race, to be honest with you. And then Ty Dillon got into another spin just a couple laps later. With all the wrecks that have happened in Stage 1, they have decided to not have a stage break caution at the end of the first stage on lap 125. They've decided to continue this race under green as long as possible for this first stage only, with so many wrecks that have happened, and the first stage would have just had one more lap to go anyway, so William Byron is going to be the first stage winner as the stage will continue under green with all the wrecks that have happened, but William Byron does get the first stage win. The second stage began with Hailie Deegan going around and getting turned by Ricky Stenhouse, and a couple more cars pile up along with her. The 88 car gets piled up too, and then the 1 car goes upside down and flips, and then there's a 4-wide battle that goes wrong for Austin Dillon as he gets turned around, and I think Daniel Suarez was among the drivers that was caught in that wreck. Couple more cars involved as well. Stage 2 battle for the lead between Martin Truex Jr. and William Byron. Byron trying to fight back on the outside lane, but Truex though is going to take the inside lane. Usually the inside lane is the best line here at Bristol. And Truex trying to hang on. He just can't quite clear the 24 just yet, who won the first stage. Oh, and the 19 has to slow down, and he has a problem and has to come to pit road. Gives up the lead to William Byron, the 24. And another wreck happened, though, just a moments later. The 31 car Justin Haley goes around, and Brad Keselowski rides the catch fence. A hard ride for that number 6 car, and he goes upside down at one point. 1 car just slammed right into the 31, just couldn't avoid the carnage. And then just moments later, Dale Earnhardt Jr. gets stuck into the walls. He's not the first car to be stuck in the walls. You saw a couple cars earlier that got stuck up into the walls, and now Jr.'s getting the experience of being stuck. And now the 19 car goes for a spin under caution as one of them took out from the bottom, and the 19 car spins. My goodness, this night has been rough for Martin Truex Jr. Now the 4 cars battling for the lead against the 11 and the 42. Yes, the 42's on the lead lap. Raja Caruth is in the top 5. He worked his way back up after being spun early. With drivers coming to pit road during the green flag period, Caruth shuffled into the top 5 for a moment. He's going to lose the lead to Denny Hamlin, and Hamlin is going to take the lead. And then William Byron goes down low and he takes the lead back. Justin Haley and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. both tangle up once again just before the end of stage 2. Final laps here in the second stage is between Kevin Harvick and William Byron for the stage win. Byron won the first stage, and Harvick has not won this season and didn't make the playoffs as a result, but he's looking for redemption tonight. Kevin Harvick is going to win the second stage as he overtakes Byron with just a few laps left in stage 2 and was able to hold off the 24 car and take the stage win. Todd Gilliland stayed out to become the leader when everybody else came to pit road, and Gilliland takes the lead from Denny Hamlin. The 38 car makes a statement and takes the lead after drivers pitted just before the start of stage 3, but the 24 was able to work his way back up to the front and take the lead from the 38. And we have some trouble entering pit road. One car slips up trying to go into the pits, and I'm not sure what that was about, but that car just wasn't able to make it into pit road and hit the tire barrier. I believe that was Corey LaJoie in the 7 that got hit in the barriers. Kevin Harvick has a problem, and he has to come to pit road during the green flag period just a couple laps later. Tough break for the 4 car. And the 38 car trying to take the lead back from William Byron, but 38 has to slow down. He has to come to pit road, and then the caution flag came out. Justin Haley gets turned around again. Another spin on that 31 Mountain Dew Chevrolet. Things are just not looking good for that 31 car. William Byron had to come to pit road during the caution. It was a slow pit stop, and it cost him the lead. Christopher Bell works his way up to take the lead, and now he's going to have to try to hold off competitors right behind him as the 20 car makes a comeback. He was down for most of the day after starting on the pole, but he has worked his way back up to take the lead. Now he's battling for Daniel Suarez in the 99. Suarez is going for a win here. He's also winless this season, and he's trying to break that winless drought here in this race at Bristol. But the 20 car was able to outrun him on the outside, and the 20 was able to retake the lead from the 99. 99 is going to have to try again on the bottom lane as we have another driver spinning around. That's Hailie Deegan going around. She goes for a spin, brings out another caution. And just a few laps later, Adrian Allmendinger would go for a spin as well, near almost the same spot as Hailie Deegan's spin a couple laps earlier. A lot of wrecks happen here at Bristol as Martin Truex Jr. gets into another crash. He gets turned around. Eric Almirola was collected by the 19 on that spin. My goodness, that 19 has just had a really bad night here today at Bristol. Christopher Bell retakes the lead. He works his way back up and takes the lead from the 99 of Daniel Suarez. Then moments later, Denny Hamlin gets turned around by Raja Carruth and brings out another caution. On the restart, though, side by side between Suarez and the 12 Ryan Blaney in the 20 car, trying to go in the middle, trying to thread the needle and retake the lead. Blaney does retake the lead, but here comes Christopher Bell on the bottom. He might have the fresher tires after pit stops occurred during the caution again. 20 car goes to the low side. We'll see if he can try to clear the 12 of Ryan Blaney. And looks like he did, and now William Byron is going to go down a lap. And he was on the lead lap for most of the day. Almost won the second stage on top of winning the first stage, but problems on pit road from earlier, and it cost him the win. And now the 20 car is just a few laps away from taking this victory here today at Bristol. He came in below the cut line before this race, and now if he hangs on to win, he'll make a huge comeback, and he will advance into the round of 12. And after this race, we'll reveal which 4 drivers will be eliminated from championship contention, but Christopher Bell is trying not to become one of those 4 eliminated tonight. Christopher Bell has one win earlier this season that got him into the playoffs, and now he's just one lap away from adding another victory here today, this season in 2023. The 20 car has been through a lot. He's had to overcome some obstacles, but right now he's just a lap away from taking the win at Bristol. White flag comes out. He has a huge gap over the second place car, which is Brad Keselowski. Also got to give Keselowski praise for making a comeback from being spun earlier to work his way back up to second. But coming off the final corner, it's Christopher Bell that takes home the win here at the Bristol night race, and he's going to lock himself into the round of 12. Christopher Bell wins at Bristol, and now the time has come to reveal the 4 drivers eliminated from the round of 12, and which of the 12 drivers will advance into the next round. So stay tuned. drivers that are eliminated from playoff contention: William Byron, Chase Briscoe, Kyle Busch, and Michael McDowell. Those are the 4 drivers eliminated from the round of 12. We know Logano, Hamlin, Bell advance into the next round with wins. Chase Elliott advanced also on points alone, 63 above the cut line. And a huge surprise name in the round of 12, Ty Gibbs. The rookie makes his way to the round of 12, 42 points above the cut line. Also, Kyle Larson, Martin Truex, Alex Bowman, Austin Dillon, Ross Chastain, and Ryan Blaney all advance to the next round. And another huge surprise on the list, Corey LaJoie makes it to the round of 12. He was 14 points above the cut line. Blaney needed some help, but he did take the last spot into the round of 12, so Blaney is in and William Byron is out. So next weekend we'll be at Texas Motor Speedways. We'll kick off the round of 12 with the remaining drivers all battling for a championship. Until next time, we will see you later.